Hello, happy Wednesday, happy vlog day. It's a beautiful day. And what's from a beautiful day? It was a beautiful night at Isgara. Yes, it's open. Oh, it's been a long time coming, isn't it? Lots of weeks, lots of months, and lots of years in the planning for them to get it open. And they haven't disappointed because the furnishings and the people and the food is amazing. And I'm not going to talk too much about the furnishings or spoil it too much. We'll put a few photographs on the blog on Friday, just a little snippet so you can see. And you'll have seen them anyway on socials and stuff where quite a couple of people went on Monday and Tuesday night for their soft openings. There was two sections of two times where people could go. And it was a whole mix of people. There was a couple of businesses in there last night, a couple of people that I know through lots of things. And also, which was really sweet, there's quite a lot of people who were their loyal customers from La Bella Vita. So we spent some of our night with an older couple who were retired farmers who live in Stanley and come over to La Bella Vita. And they were just, such a nice couple and nice to spend some time with. So we had some time with them, which was fab. And getting their take as to why they come to Garforth and their little story as to why they did. And it was really nice. But it is a beautiful place. It does not disappoint. There seems to be lots of stairs everywhere. But what I did like, if you come in, the welcome area is very beautiful. You can there's a cloak to hang your coats up in. And then there's the restaurant down the stairs and there's like a glass front so you can see, which is what I love, is you can see all the kitchens and all the chefs, which is great, isn't it? Because it gives a bit of entertainment for any kids over 10 that can come. And I get it while they've put it. Go and have a look at their FAQs, Isgara Grill. Go and have a look at the FAQs, which is the bottom of their website, along with all their menu and the gallery of what you can see in the restaurant. And the reason is because when you look at the menu, which is brilliant and it's reasonably priced as well, it's not going to be like, they're going to need to put the prices up to cater for all what they've spent. No, it's not. It's fine. You don't have to have deep pockets. The prices are great, which we're going to touch on in a minute. But what it does I get the under 10s thing and the reasons why. What they're doing at this present moment in time, and they haven't said whether they're going to open up at lunchtime, but if you have a look at the FAQs about children only over 10s, I get it. But the people under 10 is they may open at lunchtime. It's going to be a sort of a test, I think, and they might change bits of the restaurant. I can see potentially add things in, take things out, and it's going to be a few teething problems and a few things that will generally evolve. But it does hint on the FAQs that there's potential for, opening lunchtimes where children under 10 can go. It's just a nighttime thing. It is an adult restaurant. And some of the food they're going to serve, 10-year-old, 5, 6-year-olds just won't get it. It's a group, I would say it is a lot of restaurants. It's a restaurant where lots of people will go with their friends or a group of people. There is, of course, people for two people, but it's that vibe. And as you go in and you pass the cloaks and you go in, you see the lovely kitchens on the right side with a big glass wall. Then you've got all your restaurants and loads of comfy chairs, which is always fab. I don't know how many covers there are because they've got 2 cool VIP rooms, one behind the old vault, which I quite like that they've kept that. And when I say a VIP room, I don't know what they're going to do with that, whether that's going to be a separate thing that you pay for a private party, or it's just a room that you can book. There's 2 of them anyway, but they're really cool, so it means you can probably just shoot yourself in and have your little private disco yourself. But there's quite a few covers downstairs, and then upstairs is where the bar is. What they've said the bar is for, it's not going to be, they're not looking at, and it might be something that evolves. It's not something where you can go in and just go to the bar. It's the place where you can go before, so have an aperitif. Then you can go and have a meal, and then you can probably go back upstairs and sit and schmooze and have some more drinks. And even the walls are just sort of all lined with how they've done their wine racks, like a wall of wine. I love it. The attention to detail is brilliant. Of course it's going to be like that. The quality of the furnishings and the actual restaurant is fabulous. Of course it was going to be. They've held off to get it right, and it's right. So don't believe the rumour mill, because I've not heard this. I know one of my friends has got in on Saturday when the phone lines, you can book by phone at the minute. The online booking system will come in. They're just ironing out a few software details, and that will eventually come on board so you can book online, which will make life easier. But the rumour mill is, you can't get in for 6 months, I've tried. That's just me doing a fellow in his 90s from Yorkshire. I've not heard that rumour mill that you can't get in for 6 months. Somebody might have just phoned and gone, excuse me, can you get in for the 6th of June? And they go, oh, sorry, that date's booked for a party of 10. That's it, I can't get in. So I've not heard that rumour mill. And I say my friend has also booked her husband's 50th in March. So there is going to be, for the next month or so, because everyone's giddy about it opening and wanting to see what the food like, which is amazing. Because a lot of canapes will come round last night with sort of snippets of what's on their menu, and the meat is so nice. And it's don't panic, it's for everybody. But if you're a meat lover, and they get their meat supplied from Wetherby as well, so that's quite a nice local connection. But it is going to cater for everybody, so don't panic. And the prices are going to cater for everybody. And that's the thing I love about Garforth now, even more so, is that it's going to raise the bar. And it's not going to raise the bar for the other restaurants, because the other restaurants are brilliant. And we don't need necessarily for them to raise the bar. What it does is it raises the bar for the area. So now we have a plethora, like that word, plethora of businesses that are offering for something for everybody. Whether it's going into Wetherspoons or coming into Isgara or going to Station House Cafe or going to 450 or going to Miller and Carter or going to Vesuvius or going to the Podger. It's catering for everybody. And then obviously La Bella Vita. Still busy last night when we went past as well, which is always a good thing to see. But when I say just, I'm not going to spoil it. What I will do on Friday on the blog, because the blog's back on Friday, the first Friday of every month, is I will put a couple of pictures up there, but you'll see them on socials anyway. It's a fabulous place to be. I get why they're not going to have 10-year-olds in the evening, because it just make any sense. They just won't get it. It's just maybe if you have a private room, I don't know, but that's not for me to say. But have a look at the FAQs anyway. And then they've got, as you go in, like I said, there's the restaurant downstairs, the bar section upstairs, lots of stairs everywhere. Posh loos. Who doesn't like a posh loo? I love a posh loo. Oh, fancy. Oh, you're having a wee. There is plans upstairs to still, because there was always their plan to have a rooftop bar, like for the summer or whatever, or whether it will be all year round, I don't know. And their plan is to still do that. But they have to get it right before it goes into the lovely planning application, because we know what planning applications are like. We know what the planners are like. They're beautiful people that make life really easy. So they need to get it bob on and perfectly written and perfectly ticking all them red boxes that they need to tick and jump through many hoops of fire before it goes into plan application. So there is in their plan. When that happens, I do not know. But looking at their starters, so starters are from $5.95 up to $16.95, and then the main courses are from $14.95 to $28.95. Sides $3.95 to $4.95, and desserts $5.95 to $7.95. So that's not bad, is it? And they'll probably have some specials on that. That might be more expensive, might be cheaper. But that's all right. I think that is reasonably priced for the market, and I think they've got it right. So when you can get in, go and have a look. And it's beautiful, it's wonderful, and it's so nice that more money has been invested in Garforth to bring something else, which is fab, because it means we can stay local, we can be local, we can enjoy local, and then we can walk home. Come on, raise the bar. If somebody wants to buy Cielo's building and put something else in there, that helps raise the bar too. Anywho, Repair Cafe is this Sunday at the Welfare Hall from 2 till 4. If you've got anything that you want repairing, obviously we mentioned it before, you can carry it. Please go. In the 80s and the 70s we used to do it. Now we have to have an event. We've got lots of volunteers within the Repair Cafe as part of Eco-Friendly Garforth who... Dan from Incredible Edibles got this off the ground with the team, and there's lots of volunteers who are all really skilled that can help you repair something. It's so far better for our local environments and the environments if something can get fixed. So if you've got something sitting in the corner of your room or upstairs in your loft that you want it to get fixed, take it in. On the 10th of February, I will put these things on the blog on Friday. 10th of February at the Podger, 6:30 till 11. The greatest... what have I written there? Greatest hits. So Northern Soul and Motown. I can't even read my own writing. Yes, greatest Motown hits like Northern Soul from on the 10th of February, 6:30 till 11. And then on the 17th, the 2nd, lots of people were asking if there's any more tickets left. Unfortunately, the ladies' night on the 17th, the 2nd, organised by Helen Smith in Kippax, has sold out. However, if you go and have a look and scroll up on the Facebook page or onto our website, you will be able to find Helen's emails there. And just if you want to be put on the wait list in case any tickets become available, because they probably will, you know, go and ask her. There's a couple of jobs come up on Tesco's which we have shared. We share any jobs that people don't advertise through us. All our members get that for free if they've got jobs locally, but we do advertise jobs for people. But if we see some things on Twitter, for example, that it's a local job that we've seen, then we will put it on the Garforth jobs page, not our page, but the Garforth jobs page, and we will share stuff on there. You'll see me all the time. Christine Tom shares another job. So there's a job in Tesco's at the minute for a manager, if you're interested. Quickly just ending on our pubs. We've got 9 of them, if we can count the Fly Line as a 9th pub. 10th pub? Is it 10th pub? Might be 10th pub. I don't even know if it's classed as a pub, if it just does food. However, can please, all the pubs, just look at what others are doing and not copy. We've had lots of our pubs that have been established for a while that have had certain things in that happen. And then we've got other pubs that are clearly looking at what they're doing and then emanating the same thing. And it's the reason I say don't copy is just that it's far better to have options for people to go to. So I don't know, like the Podge is doing this cool night of music for cool bands that are a bit different. They've had like Nashville, the country and western. Now they're looking at Motown. Obviously the pub down the road. Oh my God, what's it called? It does live music. That's fab. Can't think. Just won't get in my head. Next to La Bella Vita. Down there. You know what I mean. And then you've got pubs doing quizzes, and then the pizza van coming and doing stuff like that. So if they all do something completely different, that's great. Don't look at what other pubs are doing and go, we'll do that and it'll be better. Because it doesn't always work out that way. We just want to be able to have options. So we can go to that pub to do that pub to do that pub to do that. To have better options to cater for the 72,000 people that live in Garforth, the better. Enjoy local, because it's so nice that it's just year on year, it seems to be getting better and better with regards to offerings. And it's also a bit crap when things don't work as well, because we have to keep shopping local, we have to keep being local, and then more of what you want comes along and hopefully helps local businesses stay. See you soon. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.